Hey, what's up, everyone? It's in Tyrone. Tyrone, how you doing, mate? Okay, just waiting for more people to join. Just gonna send the link over to you, Tyrone. Give me a minute. Da. Okay, that's the link. You want to come on? So the way that I'm going to be doing it is that we can pick a player of the year, team of the year, sorry, and a young team of the year. And so the young team of the year has got to be like same rules as they do in the Premier League, 23 and under. And going to do it like the fantasy football in that we could only pick three players from a maximum of three players from one particular side. So we can't have like 10 Chelsea players, for instance, or 10 Manchester City players. I'll try to find a good link to add the players in. I've looked at football formation, buildup.com, but I don't think that's very good. There used to be one that I used to have that showed that you can search for the player's name. The name will come up and you just add them to the formation. Can't remember what it's called. So anyone got any good formations? If they want to put the formation websites with those good lineups, you want to put it in the chat. Hey Daniel, how you doing, mate? Eric, how you doing? Oh, I thought I posted the link. Let me do it again. Let me do it again. DJ Sav, how you doing, mate? So that's the link. So we're going to try and pick our team of the year and the young team of the year. So that's the link. Can you see the link, guys? I think I've pasted it in again. Just let me know if you can. Just type in if you can see it. Yes, Ferry. This is a weird season, isn't it? It's just like, okay, Ericsson. It does seem like it's international break, which is boring. I can't stand international breaks. Gets in the way of the real football. Tyrone, how you doing, man? You good?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice to have you on. Eric, I'm going to add you to the stream now. How's it going, Eric?
Yes, it's going well. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I'm good. Yeah. So as I said, the way I want to do this is picking a 11. So we're going to do a team of the year so far and a young team of the year. So we can't have a player in the team of the year and the young team of the year. So we're going to have 22 players in total, and we can do it. We're doing it with like fantasy football, where we can only pick three players maximum from any given side. Because the way that it's done in the FA, I think that's the way they should do it for the when they do the FA team of the year, actually, or you would end up with like 7 Man City players or something ridiculous like that. DJ Sav, how you doing?
Yeah, good evening, Max. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening. You good?
Yeah, not bad. And you?
Yeah, I'm all right, thanks. I'm all right. Yeah. Just wanted to try something different for the international break.
Yeah.
Oh, someone's already put their team in. Right, what we're going to do, I think what we're going to do, we're going to have a short list of 3 for each position. And then amongst us, we can agree who we think's going to be the goalkeeper. Farah just put his in already. And yeah, it's looking decent. I like that side. So we start with goalkeepers, actually. My 3, if I had to choose 3 goalkeepers, I'll choose, obviously, Mendy. He's coming as a new goalkeeper. He's kept a ridiculous amount of clean sheets, hit the ground running. And so Mendy. The other 2 are, I think, obviously, we got to look at the Man City goalkeeper as well. Again, Man City went 7 or 8 games clean sheets in a row, and the third goalkeeper. If I was looking at a third goalkeeper, I thought it's done well this season. I think the Burnley one. I think he's had a good season.
Pope, interesting.
Pope, yeah. I think he's decent this season. What about you, Tyrone? If you had to choose a short list of 3, who'll be on your short list? Alex, welcome, mate.
Oh, good. How are you guys? All
How
right.
you doing? Yeah.
Yeah, not bad, Alex. How you doing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Got a bit of a haircut. Just
I like it. Fresh trim, man. Fresh trim. Yeah. So we're going to pick a team. So Alex, I don't know if you were at the beginning. What we're going to do? We're going to choose a 11 and a young 11 as well.
Yeah.
And that's for under 23s. But the way I want to do it is it's going to be similar to what we do with fantasy football, where you can't have more than three players from a maximum of 3 players from one club in the side.
Yeah.
So it's just a short list of 3 goalkeepers, 3 centre backs, and then you choose which one you want. So
Sure.
I've gone with Mendy, I've gone with Pope, and I've gone with what's that? Man City. Man City goalkeeper Edison. Yeah.
You're doing like kind of like a team of the season kind of team.
Like a team of the season.
Yeah.
Allison, no, not this season. I like Farid's Allison. No. Either you guys think anyone different from what I said, or anyone else in the fray?
Mendy, Pope.
Maybe Schmeichel.
Yeah.
Schmeichel's been decent. Yeah. Schmeichel's had a good season, I think.
I like Emi Martinez as well.
Yeah.
I was about to say that.
I think he actually has to be top 2. You know, I think. If
Yeah,
you have
especially
to see the amount of clean sheet that he gets, and also the amount of shot-stopping saves that he actually makes on the ratio. I think he's actually number 1. I think in the league.
Yeah.
So actually,
That's a good shout, Eric. Yeah. I'll stick him in the head of Pope.
He could even be contender as goalkeeper of the season by how well Aston Villa have done and how much of an impact he's had on that team. You know. Especially that kind of back 3 and him and the 2 defenders in front of him. So
but I'm not sure it's the blue bias in me, but I'm Mendy for me. A close second, Martinez, I think. But what about you guys?
I don't know. Like it's crazy though. It's crazy. Mendy's had he's had over 17 clean sheets in the Premier League this season, I think.
For the amount of clean sheets. And the reason why Mendy gets it for me is because actually he's just come in to the new league and he's adjusted straight away.
Yeah. No, it's true. I was going to say, I guess maybe I would think in Martinez because obviously he's playing for a team that's obviously not as strong as Chelsea as defensive-wise and as a whole collective. So obviously there's more shots kind of towards him, and actually he saves them a lot. So
it's what I'm thinking. Sometimes when you're in a side where you've got to do a lot of saves, you're staying more concentrated. I think sometimes it's harder to be in a side where you don't get a lot of saves. When you're called upon, you do make those saves because it's about concentration levels as well.
Yeah, I guess my point was just like if Martinez was at Chelsea, would he even have a better outcome than what Mendy has? You know, that kind of thing. But, to be honest, it's quite hard for me to decide. I think it's either Mendy or him. To be honest.
Yeah. Let's have a consensus. What are you guys? What else? If you had to choose, Mendy or Martinez?
I have to go with Mendy because I mean Martinez is a good goalkeeper, but the saves that Mendy does sometimes especially the lead save that he was going the other way and he had the right instinct to use his hand to keep it out. So the type of saves he does is just crazy. So that's why. But Martinez is a great goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going with Mendy as well.
You're going with Mendy as well. Lloris, he's made a few howlers this season. Someone's put Lloris in there. Yeah.
Emerson?
Edison, I think it's meant to say. Edison.
Are you going to play the game?
No, did you mute?
Yeah. So, what about you, DJ?
That's a tough one to call. I mean, my two would have been Mendy and Martinez, but
Yeah.
in terms of what Tyrone said, it's actually true. I mean, that save against Leeds was just unbelievable when he's put it on the bar when he was going the other way.
Yeah.
So I probably would say, I'm not just obviously putting my Chelsea hat on, but I'd say Mendy would just get there for me.
Yeah, I think so. So we all agree on Mendy for that one.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So Edison, Avery, we did mention Edison at the beginning. So he's had a good season as well, but I think the other two just ahead of him. So we're looking at moving on to right backs now. Who are we going for? The right backs, I think my right back choice is, I think it's only one person for me, and it's the Man City guy, Cancelo. I think Cancelo's
He's been excellent.
He's had an incredible season, man.
And I just can't think of anything else. Possibly again my Chelsea hat on, Reece James, but I think he's been up and down this season. I just can't think of any other right backs who's in contention. It would have been the one we let go, the one at Brighton. He started off before injury. Tarek Lamptey. Tarek Lamptey was brilliant, and then he got injured, and then that was it. But if he had stayed fit, I think he could have run him a close second. But I'm struggling. Any of you guys can think of anyone?
No, I think for me, I think it will be Cancelo. I think Reece James, who said, has had an up and down season. He's not had a time when he's been consistent, if you know what I mean. Whereas Cancelo's been consistent every time he started the game and he started games. So, I probably would just give it to Cancelo this time round.
Yeah, remember we could only have one more Man City guy now as well.
Yeah,
but I still would put Cancelo in there. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Left back now. Luke Shaw. I've got Tierney. I thought Tierney's done well at Arsenal.
Yeah.
And I like Justin Leicester. I think he looks brilliant this season.
What a talent he's been, isn't he?
Yeah.
If he didn't get injured, I think he would have been called up for the England squad.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I think Luke Shaw's been brilliant this season.
Yeah.
So he's my pick.
Yeah, I'd go with that one. I think Luke Shaw. I mean, like Alex, I would have given it to had Justin not got injured. I would have given it to him probably, but Luke Shaw for sure.
Luke Shaw for sure.
Yeah, Luke Shaw for sure.
I think you guys forgot about one.
Yeah, go on. Who we forgotten about, Tyrone?
You're on to left back, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, then again, he got a bit of some injuries this season, but Reguilon.
That was a shout as well, but I think because
Reguilon's had a good start, but I don't think he's done enough to be a contender this season.
Yeah, not anywhere near. Like I think a shout you would have to give it would be Tierney, but I think Luke Shaw has been better than him.
Yeah,
Tierney. I think Tierney would get the closest to.
Tierney's look good, and Arsenal have missed him. Whenever he's been at the side, Arsenal struggled. So, yeah,
that's true.
That's a good shout actually on the right back. The West Ham, I think it's Soufal, isn't it? Soufal, it's a good shout. He's had a brilliant season actually. I thought, so he'll be one of the top three. The West Ham guy.
Well, Souček. Souček.
Souček, I think. No, Soufal, the right back.
Oh, the right back.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
His brother from another mother, the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They came from the same club.
Yeah. That's a good shout actually. Hey, the Baggy.
How's Baggy there?
Oh, you can't jump on today. Yeah. What's happening, Mr. B? Baggy TV. Hey then. Okay. We'll have to do another one day, Bag, so you can join. So yeah, so we're sticking with Luke Shaw left back, yeah.
Yeah.
Centre backs.
I know one already that comes to mind.
Diaz.
Yeah,
is
I was
my
going to
one.
say
Yeah.
So
How many can we pick from?
Only 3, so we only can put one more from Man City after this. But I think Diaz has to go in there at the back.
He's been
Because when you
brilliant.
think they've conceded the least goals all season, and defensively they've been very solid, and he's coming straight away, and he's a reason why they're not conceding.
We have to include Chelsea centre back as well, because we have the second best defense. So
we've got the second best defense, yeah. So, but which one of our centre backs would stand out there? Silva, maybe. We've stick Silva in there.
Yeah, he's had a solid start. I mean, they've all actually been pretty good since. Silva was good when Lampard was there, and he's been good when Tuchel's come in as well. But the other two have improved as well. But if I was to say take it to Chelsea, I actually would put Silva in there, probably out of the 3 of them.
Yeah. What about John? Someone saying Johnny Evans there on the chat.
That's not a bad. He's not had a bad time for Leicester.
He's been okay, but I think and I'm saving the other Leicester guy for my under-21 team.
Oh, you guys forgot one. You forgot one, guys.
Fafana's been excellent, but I'm saving him for the other.
No, you forgot one.
What's that, centre back?
I forgot his name. Oh,
who does he play for? Who does he play for?
Oh, he plays for Brighton.
Please. Oh man, he's gonna
Lewis Dunk.
Oh my god.
You know, like not being biased, but you know, I think John Stones needs to get in there also, man. I think
he's been good.
John Stones have been great.
I think Ruben Diaz and John Stones have been so good this season.
But remember, we're doing the rule of only three from and there's another Man City player we need to put in the midfield.
Okay.
Yeah, we're doing it like like the Fantasy League one, just to make it fair and to spread it.
Okay, then I wouldn't put any Chelsea players. I would put Tyrone Mings in there actually.
Oh, I really wanted to say that, but then he has had some up and down games. So
see, it's either Tyrone Mings or what's his name?
Well, you think of putting some Chelsea players further forward then, Alex? Because I can't see any Chelsea players in the midfield forward.
I mean, here's a Chelsea channel.
Yeah. Silva's got to go in there though, because again, he's transformed our defence. And even when he hasn't played, I know he hasn't played a lot, but I think, and I just think the way that he's rubbed off on the others as well. Can you think what Christensen and these guys are doing now? I think it's what they've seen, what Mendy doing in training, why they're so comfortable in possession now. If you look at Christensen, for instance, his positioning is a lot better.
Agreed.
That's one.
Yeah.
He was good before though, but he lost.
No, I think sometimes he used to get found out position wise a lot.
And I know he makes more risk by going forward too. He used to do it, but he was a bit anxious when he was doing it. But now he feels a bit confident.
Yeah, really good. Scott just played well, but I think it's because he came in a bit later.
Yeah,
but he's done good since he's come in.
Rudiger hasn't played for long enough, so
yeah. So we agree on the back 4 then of we've got Cancelo, we've got Luke Shaw, Silva and Diaz.
Yep.
That's pretty decent. We move into midfield now.
I think this is the hardest part of
Gundogan definitely for me. Gundogan has to get in as one of the midfield. We're going formation 4-3-3, I think. Yeah, that's the one they usually go with when they do the team of the year for the Premier League one.
Yeah.
So there's so many players that could be in.
I know.
There's a lot.
Yeah. It is hard. Yeah.
It's a lot.
But we all agree. I think Gundogan gets one of the spots. So.
I think Bruno Fernandes has to gain that.
He's another one.
DJ, are you a bit? He doesn't like the shout for Gundogan. Then is it Tyrone?
I don't mind Gundogan.
No. I heard about Bruno Fernandes all ago. That's why.
No, Fernandes got to get in.
I said
he'll get in there.
Fernandes has to get in there with Gundogan,
Yeah.
I was like,
he
what?
has to. Without it, Manchester United would be mid-table.
I feel like I think De Bruyne doesn't get in. Honestly, I don't think.
No, he can't get in anyway.
This season, no.
He's been in and out for injuries. When he's been in, he's been good. But anyway, he can't get in there because we've already got 3 Man City players, so we've used up their quota. Thanks for the super chat, Baggy. 2012 FA Cup and Champions League. 2021. So what's he saying?
2012 FA Cup and Champions League winners.
Come on, man. No,
2021. Same.
He's stealing. He is stealing my. He's
switching the numbers around.
Yeah.
Before we go on to the rest of the midfielders, Tyrone, I had one for you. I can't remember what was it now. It'll come back to me. I think I know what you're talking about. It's disappeared and it's come back. It will come back to me.
I think I know. I actually made a video on how far they can probably go. So it should be out, I think, the 25th. So yeah.
Okay. But I do love that thinking Baggy's doing now, I have to say. He switched the numbers all around. 2012.
I was the first one.
He's making it 2021.
2021.
I was the first one. I went back on the video and it was a video where he took down the video, but it was a video about the Champions League, and I said it in the comments, but no, he took it down, so I have no proof.
Okay.
I think he did on purpose.
Yeah. What's this one? Mount, Gundogan, and Bruno. This is what the Chelsea stand is saying.
Oh, come on, man.
Mount doesn't get it.
Not Johnny all over again. Johnny all over again.
Even with my Chelsea hat on, I say no.
No, there's more over ahead of.
Are we
going to have
a young squad team also?
We're going to do an under 23 one as well. So
I have my one for the under 23.
Yeah.
I think I don't know if he's under. I don't know how old he is, but how about Tielemans as a third midfielder?
He's 24.
Been excellent. Is he 24?
Tielemans, you know what?
He's been
DJ,
excellent for Leicester.
You know what, DJ? I had when I was thinking about doing this stream, I had Tielemans in my 3 as well.
What a player, man.
And because you have to put a Leicester player in because they're in the top 3 at the end of the day, so you have to include a Leicester player.
What about?
You know how I would.
Is it out of Ndidi and Tielemans? I'll say Tielemans for me. Yeah, go on, Alex.
No. What was Eric going to say?
Yeah, I was going to just ask about Ndidi.
Yeah, Ndidi as well.
But he was the other shout.
Did we put Tielemans? Tielemans is 23, isn't he?
I think he's 24, maybe.
I think he's 24, turning. Yeah, I think he's around about 24, 25.
Is he 24? Is he?
I think he's like around mid-age, like in his mid-20s, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think he's not eligible. You know who I would have in as a. I would have Sigurdsson from Everton.
He's not bad, shout either.
He's actually not been bad this season. If you look at, he's actually played quite well. The first couple of games when he started with Ancelotti, he was, he didn't play because what's his name? James Rodriguez was playing instead. But I think like Sigurdsson kind of took up that kind of challenge, and he's actually like being, I think, one of their best players this season actually. So who else? Who else has been?
But for balance, we'll be putting Ndidi in there if we're going to be having Gundogan. And
if we're making a team, then I would have Ndidi in there. And then have
I just checked. Tielemans is 23, so he
23.
So
we can stick him in the other team. I thought it's 23. Yeah.
What about? I mean, I'm not being woody, but I think he's been pretty good for us. I don't know if he has been but for me, when I've seen him play, always. How about Kovacic?
Kovacic is a shout. He's
I think he's been excellent for us, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Tielemans, Tielemans is 24 in May, so he's just about gets in.
You know what we should do, Max? You know what you should do? You should do at the end of the season, we should make like a starting 11 of like the Chelsea's best team, like performance-wise, and pick, because there's so many players at the moment at Chelsea, like players have different forms there, so actually picking the strongest team for the who. Kind of like,
okay. Yeah.
I need to come up with new ideas now. That was literally my idea. Oh,
You can still do it.
Great minds. Yeah. Grealish in a free. Grealish would probably be one.
Yeah. He's another one, isn't he?
He could be.
Left wing, I would actually put him in
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
So would you put him as one of the three up top then?
I would.
So have we agreed on the three then? Indeed.
No, we haven't.
Gundogan and Fernandez, or is someone else?
No.
What?
Not Ndidi. Thomas Suchek.
I was about to say that. No,
I
was just about to say that. I was about to say now.
Yeah.
And
he gives you goals as well, doesn't he, Suchek?
Yeah, he's been scoring goals, man.
Yeah, good shout. Yeah, I'll put Suchek
I forgot about him. Do you know that, Alex? I forgot about him.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I think he has to be in there.
Suchek ahead of Indeed. Yeah,
he's like a new Fellaini of like David Moyes. He's just like he's found his old Fellaini.
Yeah, it's just So he can, as I said, he's a holding midfielder who gives you goals as well. And gives you a bit more than just holding. He's a decent passer as well. So
I don't know what you guys think, but I think he's got a good shout.
Yeah, so Suchek
and West Ham are basically fighting for top 4, aren't they? So
exactly.
Yeah.
So we're going with Suchek. We're going with Fernandez and Gundogan. Yeah.
Ooh. I really want to say Kante, but no.
Had he played all season, maybe, like he's playing now.
Yeah.
But he's just found his form of late because he's had a few injuries, hasn't he? So, yeah. Up front, the front three.
It should be
in the middle. It's got to be Harry Kane. That's a no-brainer, isn't it?
Yeah. Harry Kane.
That's a no-brainer. I like to put, because we haven't got any Leicester players in there. I like to put Harvey Barnes in.
He's not. Is he?
Yeah. Why not? Just stick him in there?
Or we may stick a few Leicesters in the under 23s, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I have one.
Leicester in the top 4, so I feel like we have to put at least one Leicester player.
Yeah. Yep.
Ooh, he's 23 too.
Who?
Harvey Barnes.
Yeah, 23.
Oh no, Harvey Barnes is going to the younger team. I think Harvey Barnes is going to be good.
Yes, let's stick him in the younger. But I'll tell you, he was 23 as well. Rashford's 23, isn't he?
But you know who's actually 23?
Yeah.
He seems older than that.
He started young.
I think he'll be 24.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. He will be in October.
Yeah.
You know, funny thing, Ruben Diaz, he could win PFA Young Player of the Year and Player of the Season.
He's 23.
Yeah, he's 23 as well.
Do you know, every time we talk about Ruben Diaz, oh man, I'm thinking why we did not get this guy. Seriously,
I know we were linked with him.
We were
thinking about that.
Yeah, we were.
One move
when he was in Portugal.
Son started well, but he's kind of tailed off. I wouldn't put Son in. As Son carried on the form that he had at the beginning of the season, then it would have been the contender.
Oh yeah, Son's.
That reminds me. I think Salah might have to go in because he's kind of the top scorer right now. So
Salah, I was going to stick Salah in. It's a bit weird because although they said, but he's the top goal scorer in the Premier League, so he's got to be on the left, doesn't he?
Yeah. I think my front three would be Grealish, Kane, and Mo Salah.
So you'd have Grealish in there ahead of Barnes.
I would, yeah.
What else? Because it's anyone else? What about you, Tyrone? What would your front three be?
Ooh.
I think the under 21s is going to be harder. It's going to be a lot more tricky.
Yeah, I think we all agree on Kane and Salah.
Kane for me up front. Yeah, Kane and Salah would be my two in the front.
Is that a Grealish or Barnes then?
Yeah.
Who says Grealish? What do you say, Eric?
I'm going to go for Marcus Rashford.
Are you going Rashford?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go with Rashford.
So that's one vote for Rashford.
Yeah.
He's
been good. He's been good.
Although I think things carried his side, and Grealish, and he looks obviously now that he's not playing for Villa, they don't look the same. But I'm still going for Barnes just because I think we need a Leicester player in there in the main squad, being third. So, so that's one vote. So, what are you going for, DJ?
That is a tough one. I think my two have been between Harvey Barnes and Jack Grealish. I think Jack Grealish is I think the most foul player in the Premiership. I think the guy's been playing. I probably would just go for Jack Grealish. You know that, Max, on this one.
Yeah,
just
okay, fine. That's fine. What about you, Tyrone?
How about Richarlison?
I think he's had a bigger impact on the team. Like
look
Aston Villa now. Like without him, like
Since he's been out the side, they've struggled a lot. Yeah, he's like the one man team for them, really.
You know what? I'll change it back. Yeah, I'll go with Grealish again. Grealish on the left. Because United already have a player in there, so I'll go with Grealish.
But actually, Son has been good this season also,
Son has been good.
Son, like, it's hard, because I think Son should actually have a shout because he has been good in parts of seasons. Like I think just now because he got this injury, but
Someone said under. He hasn't played for Leicester. Go on.
I don't know. I'll go with Grealish just to mix it up a bit.
Yeah, but Grealish is the concept of most people, so I'll have to go with the consensus.
Yeah.
Richarlison, I think.
Yeah.
That's a decent shout as well. I thought it's been good.
Richarlison.
Yeah.
Tyrone,
you know what's so interesting though? You know what's interesting? Yeah. Everybody that you guys have mentioned is actually my fantasy Premier League.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
I haven't got
the only player that was mentioned is Rafinha, and obviously there's a reason why.
Tyrone, what rank are you on the BPL one?
He's below me at the moment. He's in my team. You're in my league, aren't you, Tyrone?
What rank is it? Sorry, I didn't catch you there.
I'm not sure. I think I'm either 8 or 9. I don't remember.
Yeah. Right. Anyway, so the team we've selected then, general consensus. So we've gone with in goal Mendy, right back was Cancelo, left back was Luke Shaw. Then we've got Silva and Man City guy Diaz.
Yeah.
And the midfield we've gone with Souček, Fernandes and Gundogan, and then up front Grealish, Kane, and Salah. Yeah. So that's quite a good. Honourable mentions to the likes of Calvert-Lewin. I thought he's been good up front.
He has been a bit. He has been scoring recently. I don't know why.
Not recently, but I think he's still decent.
Yeah. It was strange. So.
How old is Calvert-Lewin? Because he could probably go in the. How old is he?
He's 24.
So we'll just miss out on it.
24. Okay. Yeah. So we go on to the under 20. If we go to the young players, I think it's 23 and under. Goalkeeper. It's got for me the Brighton guy. He's 23. Isn't he?
Robert Sanchez is only 23.
Yeah, he's 23. Yeah.
He looks old. He doesn't look young.
I think he's been decent. It's probably only out of him and the Leeds goalkeeper, isn't it? The Leeds goalkeeper is a bit hit and miss.
I don't think he's that good. I don't think he's that good at all.
No. I will never forgive the Leeds goalkeeper though. I'll never forgive him.
Yeah, why?
He literally rejected Chelsea.
Good.
That's fair enough.
No, but he could literally he could have had a future in some way. He could have had better coaching.
Yeah, we don't need him, so it's fine.
But mind you, he played well against us when we beat them 3-1. He didn't have a lot to do with the other match.
I think he had a poor game. He gave the ball away a few times.
Yeah, and he still does too. He still does. Remember in the 0-0 too.
Yeah, he gives away a lot of chances, but I think he's an okay-ish shot stopper on his day, but he's
the pre-Kepa right now, the pre-Kepa.
but you know what though, Tyrone, we did actually have a good goalkeeper, you know. But he left, unfortunately, he left us.
He's a snake, man. He's a snake.
Do you remember the guy Bolka? He went to
PSG.
PSG. Yeah. What a goalkeeper he was. He was tall.
He was brilliant.
He was massive.
It's very sad what happened to.
And because we signed Kepa.
Yeah.
And because you remember he played in that friendly, and he was superb.
Yeah, he was excellent.
Unfortunately, I don't think he ever had a future at Chelsea. I don't think we would have ever used him.
No. So are there any others under 23 goalkeepers? I can only think of those two, to be honest. I can't think of anyone else.
Ramsdale, but he's been so bad.
Yeah, no, forget Ramsdale. He's not even in the conversation when it comes to goalkeepers.
Poor guy.
Who else was there? I'm having a look at all the teams.
How about we can't use Manchester City goalkeeper anymore. Oh shoot.
Yeah. How old is Darlow, the Newcastle keeper? Carl Darlow.
No, he's quite old actually.
I think it must be 20. I don't think it's that old. I think it's about 24. I don't think it's 27.
No. He's quite in his late 20s.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he is because
he doesn't. He doesn't look it, but he's.
Because I thought him and Lascelles came to Newcastle when they were still quite young. Because it was a double deal when they came from Nottingham Forest.
He's 30 years old.
Is he 30?
Yeah.
Oh, I knew it.
Oh wow.
I saw it.
He is 30.
Ago. I was like, they were playing.
Wow.
I was like, oh, he must be a young guy, and then they showed him his age. It's like, oh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it must have been about a good 5 or 6 years then he joined.
It's the shave, man. It's the shave. He shaved.
Yeah.
It's a shave. Yes, true. It's true.
And I don't think there's anyone else, is there? Young.
There is one, but he hasn't started enough games. The games I've actually seen him start is Virginia from Everton. He looks pretty good, but I don't know how old he is. Oh
yeah. He had a great game against Man City.
I don't know how old he is though. I'm not sure how old he is. I
think he's young because he's their third choice, isn't he? Yeah. But some of the saves he made against Man City the other day.
That's what I say. But I guess he's not played enough.
How about Dean Henderson?
I was just gonna say
24.
Yeah. Oh, he's 24.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I think it's just over.
Oh no! And his birthday was this month too. Oh.
Yeah, so it's got to be the Brighton one, I think. Yeah, Sanchez. He's been decent this season.
Oh.
Yeah, so right back.
James.
You know what?
I'm going with Reece James.
Yeah. Reece James is there.
James.
Yeah.
Wait, did James Justin play left back?
Justin played right back for a while. Yeah.
So
you know what?
Yeah.
I'm not going Reece James, I'm going Justin to play right back.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
He's a right back who can play left back, so
yeah, I'm going Justin.
Flexibility.
I think he's had a better season than Reece James.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, true.
James has been up and down this season.
He has more goals too.
Yeah, I'll go Justin. What about you, DJ?
Yeah, that's more. I guess that's more of a shout for him over Reece James. Yeah, I'd probably put him in there just about over Reece James.
Yeah. And left back probably Tierney because Tierney's only 23.
Yeah, he's been.
I'm going with James Justin.
you know who could have had a shout if he didn't get injured? I think Terry Lamptey would have gotten in.
Oh,
yeah,
he would have.
Yeah, definitely.
I think he would have gotten
in. Yeah, he was brilliant at the start of the season before his injury.
Actually, I've got. Wait, I need to check his age. Wait. Let me have a look. I think Matty Cash. Matty Cash.
Matty Cash has been good.
Yeah.
I think Matty Cash.
I think he's 23, isn't he?
I think Matty Cash has been good this season.
Yeah, he is 23.
I would put James Justin though ahead of him, even though James Justin did play both positions, left back and right back. So
shout out to Matty Cash though. He deserves a shout out there.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
I'll go with James Justin on the left. Because he's so good there. So
Are you going with James on the right then? Still.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
But, yeah, I think consensus though it's for us it's Justin on the right and Tierney. Everyone agree with Tierney or just people with Justin as well?
To be honest, just
there's
no one else, is there?
Yeah. First centre back has got to be Fofana. Has to be Fofana.
I was about to say that. Oh my gosh, man. He's 20. He's 20, right?
That guy looks like
West Ham. I can't believe he hasn't been called up for the under 21 squad in France. It's crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
He hasn't. Yeah, he didn't get called up. No.
Yeah, he's in my underrated video actually.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Fofana, so he gets in there.
Ooh, there's
other centre back. I think there's a couple. I like the boy Ben White at Brighton.
Yeah, he looks like a good prospect.
23.
Yeah.
There's Issa Diop at West Ham.
Yeah. He didn't really play much this season, though.
Yeah, he hasn't played. Ben White, I'll probably go for.
You know what I would pick, and I think Chelsea to sign him up right now because I've got a feeling this guy's going to be a hell of a player. Ben Godfrey, I think.
Stop there. Stop right there. Yeah, forget Ben White. Forget everyone else. Ben Godfrey. Yeah, brilliant player.
Oh my
God!
Like
He wants to come to Chelsea. Remember that goal, man? That goal.
I always knew when he was at Norwich. Norwich weren't that good of a team, but every time I saw him play last season against Norwich, he just looked so good.
Yeah.
And now he's of all the defenders at Everton, he's taken every single Ancelotti likes him so much that he plays him right back.
Right back, yeah.
He's very versatile, athletic, good on the ball,
and he's aggressive. I like
that guy. Yeah, that guy's brilliant. It's fantastic. Yeah, great show. Yeah, has to be in the team. Yeah. So that's our defense sorted. Midfield, probably Declan Rice, maybe.
Yeah, he'll be one of them, I think.
Yeah, he'll definitely be the kind of the holder in the midfield. I think Foden has to again.
Phil Foden has got to be in there.
Another one.
I'll have to go with Mount as well. Mount has to be in there.
Oh my God!
I'll go.
Why,
man.
Tyrone?
No, I don't want it to seem like I hate Mount or anything because I don't. But like I was on a stream and Johnny was on it,
forget about Johnny, man.
And he just keeps saying Mo. So it's just so annoying to keep hearing his name.
Yeah, he's a fan boy.
Oh yeah. But it's got to be Mount, though, isn't it? It has to be.
Yeah. But
Mount Foden and Declan Rice.
What a team that would be.
Any other shout outs for the midfield?
I think those three. I'm trying to think if there's anyone else that's actually been brilliant.
What's his name?
No, things that's up front, up top. Avery's already kind of ahead of us with the.
I guess Tielemans, but
Yeah.
Maybe Tielemans, but I think he's actually 24. I think actually. So
yeah.
No, he's still 23. He'll be 24.
He's still 23. Tielemans.
This season, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got a shout out for one of my wingers. In fact, I won't say his name yet until we get to that stage. But I've already got one in place already.
Oh, Ndombele, but I don't think Ndombele is getting in front of any of the players. But I think
no,
he gets a shout out. But
I didn't realize that Ndombele.
He's so young.
He's 22 or something, isn't he?
Yeah, he doesn't look young.
Yeah,
he is.
Another guy. I think here's another one who deserves a shout out. But he came in late. But I think he's done well, and that's Smith Rowe for Arsenal.
Yeah, he's not bad. He's not a bad shout.
Decent.
Yeah. He's a midfielder, though, isn't
he? Yeah, but not enough to get into the side. But probably deserves it.
What about? I don't know if you're going to play him as a front three or you can play him. What about Saka from Arsenal?
I'm thinking of him for my front three.
Yeah, Saka can play. Okay. He can play so many
positions.
How about
Odegaard?
Yeah. How about Odegaard hasn't played enough.
No, Odegaard hasn't played enough. No. Yeah.
You know, I'm going to go with Rashford again on the left.
Are you? I thought of another one. I thought of someone else. How about Pedro Neto? Neto from
Alex doesn't agree, but
Neto's
been excellent, man.
Has Neto been better than Rashford? Come on, Rashford has been really. Rashford is good, man.
Yeah, but wait,
Rashford, he has more goals. He has more goals than assists. More goals.
No, he's 23. He's 23.
He's turning 24 this year, though, so he shouldn't actually be eligible.
It's October though. It's like.
But if it's before the season ends, I think.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
I'm going with Eric on this. Neto's been good, but I think Rashford for his goal contribution as well. I think it will edge it for me.
I just don't treat Rashford as an under 23 player.
Yeah, it's hard
to. You know what? Because he's been playing for a while. Yeah.
For a while, yeah.
But I think Saka's got to be in there as well. I think it's been brilliant for us.
Saka,
yeah.
On the left,
I think I'll put Saka on the right personally.
No, he does play.
No, he's a left. He's a left. He's left.
No.
He can play anywhere.
Is that the last month or two? He's been playing on the right wing, and
he's so talented. He can play so many.
I think actually that's his best position. I think he was always playing left back and left wing because they didn't have the proper team. But I think now he's actually playing his natural position. I think right wing is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know?
I like him a lot. Yeah.
And guess who's my front player?
Yeah.
Don't say it.
Please.
No, it's Gabriel Jesus. I can't believe he's only 23.
Oh,
he's only 23.
Is he still 23?
He's only 23. He started. He played when he was 8. He started when he was 17 or 18. This guy's 23.
I thought he was like 28, 29.
No, he's 23.
He was younger.
He came when he was 18.
Yeah.
Wow.
Or 17. Yeah.
Oh, he's 24 in April. Oh my, he's 24 on the 3rd of April.
Oh, can he get in? Can he justify it? Because the season's going to be over. But who else is there? The only other ones are Tammy. Tammy's 23.
Calvert-Lewin.
No, it's Calvert-Lewin is 24.
Oh.
Tyrone's laughing.
Tappy.
And Ollie Watkins is 24, I think. Ollie Watkins is 24.
Oh man, Tappy.
You know who we have to have left wing. We need to put Harvey Barnes left wing.
Yeah. That's another we thought
You know what I would do?
Or put Rashford up front. I don't know.
Yeah.
I
would have Rashford up front and then Harvey Barnes left wing.
Rashford up front and Harvey Barnes is.
What about Mason Greenwood?
No. So he's got 4 goals this season.
No, he hasn't done enough this season, I don't think.
Yeah. I know. I just put it out there.
Yeah.
Like Tammy Abraham for us as well. Yeah. Tyrone likes Tammy Abraham.
Oh, man. No, I didn't say that. I said happy.
I got one. I got one for jokes.
Oh.
What's his name? Silva for Wolves. He's looked out of his depth, hasn't he? Is it Silva?
The young Portuguese striker.
18-year-old.
He looks out of his depth at the moment.
Oh yeah,
he may become a good
Fabio Silva.
Yeah. That's just for jokes. But you know what? He may become, but I don't think at the moment he's ready.
Nah, he will be a good player.
He's come a lot. He's come very early.
I think we probably looked over one player. I don't know what you think about it.
He's done quite a lot.
He won.
Good Mason Greenwood as well.
I knew that was going to come up. Greenwood got games easy, but did not do well.
I like that one. Yeah. No, I wouldn't put Greenwood in there. Yeah. Is there anyone else from any other team? I can't think of.
I'm just trying to think of anyone.
There's not.
There's this one guy, but I can't remember his name. He's from, I think it's Crystal Palace.
Oh,
Ezzy. He plays more midfield. Yeah. He's more of a midfielder. So I just
actually he could be in there, but the thing is he's been injured for too long of a season. It would be Diego Jota.
Yeah.
How old is he?
A good shout.
He's 20. He's 23.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? Injured or not, I still put it. I think he's a fantastic player.
Yeah.
24.
Oh, he's 24, is he?
Yeah, he's turning 25 this year.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I didn't realize he was that old.
But it's quite thin because when you think about that, we give Tammy a hard time. But when you look at the strikers who are younger than him, there's not that many, is it? You just think of the two Manchester United boys.
Do you know?
Jesus is the same age, and everyone else is more experienced.
He's lucky he's not in the Bundesliga.
Do you know what I think? I'll be honest with you guys. I mean, as much as he hasn't played that good, I do think Tammy does get a lot of slack. To be fair to him, do you know that he really does? I mean, he still scores. I think he's still got more goals than the rest of our front line. I'm mistaken this season.
Goal hanger.
Come on, man.
So you don't like it?
Goal hanger.
Goal hanger.
No, Tyrone.
Yeah, man.
Oh man, Tyrone.
I think
he's a goal hanger, man.
He's a good second choice striker for it. I wouldn't put him as a
but no, he wouldn't get in.
He can still be a rotational squad player.
Yeah. I agree.
How old is Iniacha? Is he about 25?
24.
I think he's 23, 24.
Yeah.
I actually looked at his age.
Because he's
he's 24.
Yeah, he's 24.
Right.
25 this year.
If the Moise Ken didn't go out on loan, he could have been an option.
He's very good at PSG at the moment, isn't he? He's playing brilliant for them.
Well, it's the French league, but
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
the French league gets so disrespected, though. I don't know
why. I don't understand why that does.
He's also doing well in the Champions League, so.
That's true. That's what I was just about to say.
Yeah.
I mean, he's French, so that he's in his his comfort zone.
What do you mean he's French?
He's Italian.
He's Italian.
He's Italian.
He's Italian. Yeah.
People were saying he's the next Balotelli. That's not quite.
Tyrone was just saying a lot of the French league gets a lot of. He's right though, but I tell you what, come the summertime, all those players are going to be bought from the French league. Do you know that? They're all going to be the ones gone.
I mean, French to get players. To be fair.
Yeah. Talking about the French league, who watched our old centre back today on Sky? Did anyone see him?
Who's that one?
Frank Leboeuf. Frank Leboeuf was on Sky for an hour.
Yeah, he's on it every time.
That was a brilliant show with him, and he was saying how, because obviously he mentioned Fofana, but he's saying if you look in France football now, there are so many really good centre backs coming through.
Yeah,
and midfielders. So I think, as you quite rightly said, DJ, lots of people are going to be going to the French league to get some players.
How the French league works? There's always
one player I want him to get his
the actual level.
He's going Juventus.
Who?
Oh, no, 1 minute. Sorry, what's Alex? What were you saying, Alex?
No, I was saying I think like in the French league, there's always those kind of like one-man play teams where you're always going to have those kind of starlets, kind of star players in the team.
Yeah, agreed.
Just the way the style of football is played is not at a high level, but there's always there's always those. It's funny, like all the best players sometimes do actually come from the French league, but I think it's because the French league is not a high level. So,
but you know what? He's so right what Alex is saying, because if you look at the players that are there, man, I mean, the player. The player I'd love to see at Chelsea next season is Camavinga. Yeah, I think he's absolutely talented. Yeah, I think he's a top player. And this other one, Tuchemani is the other one I'd like to see come as well. But
Tuchemani, I think
he's linked with Chelsea. Chelsea.
He is. But I mean, Camavinga is actually the one as well linked with us. But I heard there's a lot of talk of Real Madrid and clubs like that.
Yeah, they're saying he's Real Madrid bound. He's Real Madrid bound.
Is that 100% though?
That's nonsense. I don't know. Everyone's Real Madrid now. Yeah. But
that's foolishness. That's foolishness. He's not even. They can't. How are they going to afford him though?
Even Osimhen, I heard it today about Juventus links. I'm thinking, apparently he's going to turn his back on Arsenal and another Premiership clubs to go to Juventus. I don't think that's true. As yet, personally, I don't know.
I want Chelsea to get Steve Bokman. You know that Dutch defender.
Bokman.
He plays for. Who does he play? I think he plays for Lille or no, Lyon.
Leon. Is it Lille? Was it Lille or Lyon? Isn't it?
Yeah. Liverpool wanted Leon. I think it was.
He's meant to become like the next big thing. I think
Liverpool wanted him as well, didn't they?
Yeah, but I think a lot of journalists and a lot of really famous footballers say that this guy is He looks good. I've seen him a couple of times play, and he doesn't look bad.
He's decent.
Oh.
Yeah. So before we carry on, let's just go recap our team then.
Yeah, go.
So we've got in goal the Brighton goalkeeper Sanchez. We've gone for right back was Justin, was it? Left back Tierney, and centre backs were the Everton guy Godfrey, and who was the other centre back? Fofana, that's it. Yeah. And then in the midfield we went with Rice, Mount. Sorry, Tyrone. Yeah, Rouse, Mount, and who was the third one? Who was the third midfielder we went for?
Money Maze.
No, we said it. Mount. Who was the other one?
Foden.
Foden. Yeah, how did I miss that? Yeah, Foden. So we've gone Rashford, Barnes, and
Rashford.
Rashford, Barnes, and
Saka.
Saka. Yeah. So yeah, not a bad team. So I like the look of that team and our first team as well. So yeah, it's good. Yeah. So what we talking about? We're talking about what's his name? Wasn't it? Frank Leboeuf.
Yeah.
Frank, here's one for you, DJ Sav. Maybe they were asking him who was the best team? You know, this FA Cup winning team, or a team that won the Champions League. And so in goal, we had a guy called Ed De Gea, or Petr Cech, and then Ed De Gea and Petr Cech.
Oh man, it's good. For me, I'll say Petr Cech.
Yeah, he chose Petr Cech, but he chose his defence, so he would choose his defence because he was in it.
Yeah,
Desailly, Leboeuf, Babayara, and who was the other mid? Who was the right back?
Graham, right
no,
back.
Babayara was left back, and the right back was
Albert Ferrer.
It might have been Ferrer. Was it Ferrer? Yeah. So he went for that. And he went for the midfield.
Dennis
Obviously,
Wise,
had to go for his midfield. Yeah, Dennis Wise,
had to be. Yeah.
Roberto
Di Matteo, was he in there as well?
Roberto Di Matteo. Yeah.
See, I didn't watch it, but
and up front, he had to, obviously because we're George Weah. George Weah played in the FA Cup.
Oh my God, what a player, Max!
Yeah,
what a player.
I know.
If anyone knows George Weah, if you guys don't know George Weah, Tyrone, go and check him out. Yeah, go and look some research in him. He's what a player he was. Honestly,
Eric, Tyrone,
what a player.
He was.
I know who he is. Yeah.
And he was our only Ballon d'Or player to ever play for Chelsea.
Yeah,
he won the Ballon. He's a Ballon d'Or winner. He didn't win it when he was at Chelsea. He came to Chelsea when he was a bit older. DJ. I was at his debut when he made his debut against Tottenham. I think it was.
Yeah, he did.
And I was at that game. And what I noticed, his movement was second to none. Man. And you don't appreciate if Tyrone, Eric, where do you live, by the way?
I don't know,
Eric, you're around.
He's muted himself.
Is he around, Eric?
I don't know if he's still there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but Tyrone, if you've got a chance to come to the bridge, you need to come and watch a game at the bridge. At Stamford Bridge.
What an atmosphere it is when
That's one of my aspirations, to be honest.
Yeah. It's not only that; it's that what you see on the television is totally, as a DJ will probably tell you.
Yeah.
What you see on TV is totally different from what you see.
Atmosphere.
It's not only the atmosphere; it's just the movement of the players as well.
I know. I'm saying the atmosphere, though. I mean, it's like when you obviously people are watching on TV. The atmosphere, obviously, the plays on the pitch. But if you get a chance, Tyler, as Max said, mate, you need to go get to the bridge if you can ever get a chance to go and watch a game there. Watch it, mate. You'll love it. Especially these kind of plays that we're getting as well now that come into the game. In your time now, these plays coming in now. There's going to be more of them coming. You know what I mean?
You don't realise how fast players are as well. I remember watching us when we played against Liverpool and Cisse. Remember Cisse? The guy Cisse.
Yeah.
And I was on the touchline, I think, just by the halfway line. And something went flying past me. And I said, what's that? and it was him. He was so fast. And you just don't, you don't appreciate like the pace of the game until you're there. You know what? TV doesn't do it justice.
No. And I tell you another player that impressed me back in the England about being fast players, Max. Do you remember Tony Daly at Aston Villa?
Yes. Yeah.
He was quick as well. Another one.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, he was. Well, let's go back to talking about nostalgia, don't we?
Yeah, we always do, mate. And listen, I know, and the other thing, we also talk about a left back here. I mean, we talk about our famous left back. Dan Petrescu was another one. 1.2 million bought from Sheffield Wednesday. What a snip that was.
Right back.
Petrescu. Yeah, Dan Petrescu. Yeah, remember him?
Yeah, he's a right back.
Yeah, right back. Sorry, yeah. He's another one, man. Another one.
Yeah.
What a snip, but a good player.
That guy, and he went higher up in my estimation when Tottenham wanted him, and he says, because due to his Chelsea allegiance, he'll never join Tottenham.
Yeah.
Unlike Gus Poyet.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah.
It's always the case, though, isn't it? We go back to the olden days of football. I know you guys, but hey, listen, it's what it is, man. I mean, I keep remembering. I'm just waiting for us to all go back to watch matches again. I can't wait to go back there again. I want to go back and watch my team play again at the Bridge. It'd be so nice.
Yeah. Alex, do you go to the games?
I've been to at least over 200 games. Yeah, I used to be a member. Yeah, I've been to.
Where do you sit usually?
I used to just kind of go to West End, just kind of like the kind of just the second tier. At the moment, like last 2-3 years, I stopped being a member because I kind of like. But there was a time. A close friend of my mom's. He has two season tickets, so I kind of get to go when I was younger to go there. But now I'm just a member. I always try and get the tickets, but I'm a member now because I try and take Zane down there now and again. Don't go as much as I used to, but
I go with my dad. We're season ticket holders. We go and watch them at home. All their home matches, huh? Yeah. Home. All home matches, mate. I mean, obviously, I've been to a couple of away games. You have to pay for those extra ones away, but mainly all their home.
Where do you sit?
Matthew Harding upper.
Oh, fair enough. Okay,
yeah. What row are you in?
Row. Is it row? We got row. I think row. Row B.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I used to sit there because one of my friends is season ticket holder, and I used to go with him and his son when his son wasn't there. So I've been a few times in the Matthew Upper.
Yeah, it's wicked up there, mate. I love it up there.
And you get a full view of the pitch. Everything else is great.
You do, mate. You do. Yeah. I mean, I used to a long time ago. I used to take a lot of videos, and I used to post them up on my Facebook pages. When we used to go, me and my dad used to go and see a load of them. I've not done that as much now because when you just go to the matches, you just want to. I just try to sit and concentrate on watching the game all the time. You don't even think about even doing anything like that. It's only afterwards when you get a chance to do things, you do it all afterwards. But before I used to like it. And I mean, my favorite thing of all is, what I will say is, one of the things that are one of the best times of my life as a Chelsea fan. I mean, obviously we won the title, and I was there. Obviously, the time when Jose Mourinho was there the first time around, we won the title back in 2004. We were there for the home match. We actually picked up the trophy. Our last game when we picked up when the Premiership was actually picked up. Yeah, that was one of my favourite times. And you know what my second favourite time was, guys? And I can just I'll show off about Champions League. I was actually in Germany. Yeah, I was in Germany when we watched it. I was there watching the game.
Oh no way!
And
wow!
I was there with my dad.
At the ground, or you just went travel to Germany?
No, I went to the ground. I got a ticket. They're expensive, but I got a ticket. Me and my dad went there for 1 week as a holiday. And we thought, let's just go there. We're just going to check it out for the time we were there, and we just went.
Yeah.
That was the best time.
Imagine,
honestly.
You got a ticket off the tout.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, wow.
Sorry, go on, Alex. Go on.
So no, I was saying that the Champions League game. Imagine my mom's son. He's like kind of a big Chelsea fan. He actually had 3 tickets for the final. He flew to Germany and then sold them there for £5,000 each. Ooh, so he made 15 grand from 3 tickets, which saves him at least 2-3 seasons to go.
Yeah.
So he was literally like, and he was saying like even the way that Chelsea won it, he still doesn't regret not he still to this day doesn't regret not giving, saying, "Oh, it was still £50,000 for 2-3 seasons." You know what I mean? It's one of those things, but
yeah.
But, like, geez, if you have tickets for fun, I would never sell them. But
do you know what, Alex? To be honest with you, mate, it was because what it was is that year, because I knew we were getting there. We used to go to holidays every year, but we saved and saved and saved just to go for that one time. I thought my dad will make the trip there. It was just well worth the trip, honestly. The whole thing was just absolutely brilliant, honestly.
And it must have been so cool because also they won it, so it's like it just
that made it even better. That made it better.
So did you get a ticket from a tout or did you from the club?
From the club. I got it from the club.
You got it from the club. Yeah.
I got it from the club.
Yeah.
We kind of like put it in there, like when we knew we got to the final, they brought it. I think they went on sale. I think it was the first when you got to they went. I was one of the first ones in there to get them. We were first to get them quickly because we just knew they were going to go. So we just went down and got them. But it was well worth it. I mean, that's the one thing I'll say on my thing. I'm glad I did go because
that's excellent.
Yeah. So, yeah.
What's the best football match you've ever seen like in real life? If you can think of one.
Go on, go
you go first. You go. No, have you got one in mind?
I kind of have one in mind, but you go on.
I've got two. One was I actually went to the home and away legs of this one, so I liked it. It was Barcelona. I was actually in Barcelona for Nou Camp when we got beat 2-1. Sitting in the Barcelona end, I was actually. I just went there. As soon as we got drawn Barcelona, I bought some tickets off EasyJet for like £30 or something, and then because I was watching the draw, I booked them straight away. Then about an hour later, the £30 tickets were like 300 quid. So I did it right. And we got beat 2-1. I can always remember what's his name, Max. Someone Maxi scored. He just came off the bench. Yeah, Maxi, I think his name.
Yeah,
he just came off the bench. Came off the bench and scored a goal for them. I think Fing scored an own goal for us. He actually went on to play for us. Actually, Belletti. Belletti scored. Yeah.
Belletti.
But so that game was okay. But it was the return leg when we blew them away. In the first 20 minutes was the most exhilarating football I've ever seen from Chelsea. We beat them 4-2 that day, and we were 3-0 up. We were 3-0 up in about 15 minutes.
Is that the one at Stamford Bridge?
Yeah, Stamford Bridge.
That's the one I was about to talk to you about, mate. That's the one.
Joe Cole, Duff, and was it Good Johnson? Was it?
Oh yes, I can't remember. I know this game.
And we were 3-0 up. Yeah. Then they came back with one of the best goals.
Ronaldinho. That's what
Ronaldinho. He scored his toe poke from about 30 yards out. He just shuffled it. Yeah,
he just shuffled one way and flipped. Boom,
he shuffled one way. It was a dead ball, and the amount of power he got from this toe poke.
Oh man!
And even though that brought them back to 3-2, didn't it? I think was it 3-1 or 3-2?
It was 3-2.
It brought them back to 3-2, and even the Chelsea fans, although it meant that at that time we were out. Had we not scored a fourth, we were even clapping. You know, it was we had to clap because of the genius of that goal. And then we were a bit smart, by having that little foul. It was what's his name?
He's like the fourth. He's like the fourth goal, yeah.
The fourth goal, yeah.
When he moved him out of the way.
Yeah.
Cavallo
moved him out of the way. Terry scored a header. And it was just first of all, the reason why it was one of my best games, I said the first 15, 20 minutes was some of the best football. And then it was just a nail biting end, and we scored that goal was it about the 70th minute? 70. I can't remember when we scored it, and then just holding on at the end. So he had a bit of everything that game. Atmosphere was fantastic as well.
That honestly, Alex, I promise that was the same game. And Max took the same game out. And that was the same one I was going to, because that was such a brilliant. We not only did we see one of the
that's the one.
Yeah,
that's it.
Not only did we see like the best player playing, obviously to come to obviously grace our pitch in Ronaldinho, but his goal for the night was just worth the money paying for worth going in for just that goal like
great.
That. Oh,
yeah.
And bang, honestly.
Yeah. But there was another game as well, and that was because it was the first time we went back into Europe for years, and that was in 1998. We played against this team called Victoria Shishkov.
Shishkov.
Yeah, and we beat them 4-2. And we're 2-0 up, and they came up to 2-2. Then we beat them 4-2. And the reason why I like that game is because Stamford Bridge was rocking that night, because it was obviously we hadn't been in Europe, as I said, for 27 years.
Yeah.
And then we got back into Europe, and the place was rocking. At the end, because I had a seat, and I think more people got let in than they should have done. And in the end, the stewards just said, "No, forget about sitting." So everyone was standing all the way throughout that match.
Yeah.
And atmosphere-wise, it was brilliant.
Max,
and the fact that we
was that the same game? Is that the same game Gabriel Abruzzese scored in that game? One Abruzzese. Remember Abruzzese? We had him for a little while. Remember him?
I think it might have been. Yeah.
And he got his first goal, I think it was.
Yeah. He was meant to be the. He was a winger, wasn't he? And
he was.
What do they call him? They called him the Italian. I can't remember. He was a good player at the time. You know, like you got the Italian Messi or this or that. And I can't remember. They said he was one of those who flattered to deceive.
Ambrosetti, that's his name. Gabriel Ambrosetti, that's his name. Yeah. There was another player, as it goes, similar to his name, was another one called Gabriel Ambrosini. He was another one that was pretty good.
Ambrosini,
Who was he? I forgot who he was playing for though.
Was it Milan? AC?
No, it might have been AC.
Ambrosini. I remember him.
But I tell you what, we're talking about Italian plays, Alex. I'll tell you my favorite. I've got several.
No, trust me. I grew up watching them.
I've got some favorite Italian players, mate. Mine going back to Roberto Baggio and Alessandro Del Piero, Toto Schillaci. Remember him?
Yes, the smiler.
Oh yeah, man. Oh my god.
Hat trick. He's got a hat trick in the World Cup.
He did.
This is literally what I grew up with. Like I kind of grew up with English and kind of Italian football, so it was a bit of a mixture of both.
Oh, mate.
A nice mixture of.
So, what's your best match then, Alex? You haven't given us your best one.
It is quite a more recent one. It's because I've been to that game and watched it. I think it was the Ajax and Chelsea game. That game. Thrill. The amount of thrill. I was at the stadium also. I was actually at the stadium watching that game, and the thrill of that game was crazy. Like the thing is, I think the best game for me to watch is not about a game to beat them or to thrash a team. And a great game I watched is when we beat Arsenal 6-0. Yes, but you know what I mean. Like a game where there's so much emotions played. Angry, happy, confused. That game had everything. Oh my god,
that was a good game.
Even Reece James scoring even made it even better because of how young he was.
And
it's just oh man, it was like one of those kind of like nights. I was like, wow, what like that is why that's why I watch football, and you know what I mean?
And what would have put the icing on the cake was had that goal gone in, and that silly Tammy that rule was ridiculous. It was no Tammy Abraham. It was like came off his hand, didn't it, or something?
Oh yeah,
But the thing is, it didn't even cut. It's just brushed off his finger or something. It was going to hit his thigh anyway. In today's thing, it would have been counted. The counted could have changed the ruling since over there. And so
even Batshuayi, he could have scored like.
And then it was a brilliant save. Brilliant save, wasn't it?
Maybe during that time he was on his drugs, so maybe that's why he got the save.
Has he had the drug? Has he had the drug? Has he failed the drug test?
Oh god.
No, he's been banned for a year.
I didn't know that.
He's been banned for a year. He's been taking apparently he's been caught taking supplements, but he blamed his wife for it, saying that it was actually his wife taking them and he drank them by accident. But he's been banned for.
Can you imagine if we bought him when that happened? Can you imagine?
I know. That's what I was joking about this with people. And,
Yeah. Oh man.
Tyrone, you still on?
Tyrone
still there?
Is Eric still there? Are they both there?
Probably gone to sleep. They're just gonna. I don't know.
Tyrone, you there?
Maybe
you there, Tyrone, or you gone? Or what about you, Eric?
Eric's been on mute for quite some time, isn't he? Eric.
Yeah.
I guess just keeping on.
It'll be good to know what they're at. Obviously, they've watched it. Where's Eric from? Does he live here? I'm not sure if he lives there.
I'm not sure, mate. I'm not sure.
Yeah. I'll have to ask him next time.
DJ, what was your kind of local pub before the match? What was your pub you used to go to?
When we used to go.
Yeah.
Do you know what? To be honest with you, mate, I very rarely did I actually go. I mean, when I was, especially when I'm going with my dad, mate. You know, my dad like he wants to go and enjoy the other things to go and do. You know, so I'd go and do with my dad, especially when you're going around, especially when you're going to Stamford, especially up them ways, mate, up the Fulham Road. There's so much things you can go and do. There's restaurants you can go. I remember there's a restaurant. In fact, there's actually a famous Brazilian restaurant. In fact, where we used to go and eat our food in, and the three Brazilian players used to always go and get their food from there. I remember speaking to the lady at the cafe, the Brazilian. She goes, "Yeah, Willian, Oscar, and David Luiz used to always come after a game or so to come down and get their food from that restaurant."
No way.
Yeah, and the king. And I said, and they go, I said, hopefully it'll be one of the days. So one of the days I went down with my missus to up just to take her up to see what Chelsea was like, because she wanted to see what it was all about. So I went to that same restaurant, and obviously because the lady knows us, we've gone in there for quite a lot of time. And I thought I might bump to 3 of them. Unfortunately, none of them came, and I thought maybe if we'd got one of them at least there, that'd be nice. I've got autographs and stuff, but apparently they always go there. You can see the pictures on the walls. They're always going there every time. But in terms of drink wise, I know this is for me. I can never go much with my dad because my dad would like to, but does what he does, drink and stuff. But we used to go for what do you call it? It would be more like I want to go and see the sights and go and do other things, and then after so I never had a chance to really go and do much drinking. But that's a bit frustrating, bro. But you know what? I mean, afterwards I'd do all my drinking after I with my mates, and we're just going celebrating after that, man. Do you know what I mean? But yeah. What about yourself, Alex? I mean, which ones did you go? You must have had a few.
I have. Like,
there's loads there.
No, I've been.
There's loads there, bro.
There's
loads. There's a few of them up there when you can go after if you're going towards a game. I mean, sometimes
I've been to too many. Let's just say that I've been to too many. Yeah, the last 4 or 5 years, because also I used to go with people who are older than me. So like I've been to, there was the one is called the Jam, the one next to the bridge. I used to go there, but there's so many, like even on Fulham Road, like
oh man,
there's too many, like there's too many to pick sometimes.
That's the only time I probably would go, Alex. If I'd go with friends, for example, would go and get a drink afterwards. I mean, we usually would do.
I would always go after. Especially like after is always nice. Actually,
what's that one on the left as you're walking up from Fulham Broadway? The one right next to the ground, the one which is closest to the ground. I can't remember the name of it.
Oh yeah,
haven't they done? You know what? Haven't they actually done some refurbishments to that place now? From what I gather. The same one.
Because that's the one where most people used to go. That's the one.
Yeah,
it's on the left from Woodland, and it's the one the closest to the ground. It's just
I know which one it is. I know which one you mean. I don't remember the name of it, but yes, I know.
I remember going there to watch. I think when we were playing Everton, and we needed to. If Tottenham had won that day and we beat Everton, we would have won the league. And then Tottenham, as normal, let us down. So we were watching the Tottenham game there. And then they let us down. They didn't win the game. I think we beat Everton anyway, so we had to wait the week after. So it'd be nice to watch them win the league that particular day.
I went to watch Chelsea's. I think when they lifted the cup with Mourinho.
Yeah.
I saw Chelsea. I was at the game when they lifted the trophy, so I got to see that game, which is quite nice. I don't. Probably you guys have too. I don't know, but that was quite a good moment.
What's this? What's he saying? What's the Chelsea stand saying? Oh my days, that restaurant! No way! I'm jumping on. Did you see William? No, I didn't see them. That's what I was trying to say. He was talking about me. No, I didn't get a chance to see them. I wanted to see them.
He bumped into Louise.
Did he bump into them? Did he?
He said he bumped into Louise. He said.
I was going to the restaurant, but I bumped into Louise. Oh, okay. Yeah. I bet he must have made his day.
Okay.
There's also that pub, where it has like so many TVs, like just around the corner. I don't know.
I think that's where I actually watched.
It's like an American Irish.
I know the one. I think that's where I watched the Champions League final against Manchester United in that pub. Yeah.
It's like they've got like 10 TVs, and they usually have like a huge kind of projection
at the front. I watched the Champions League final. So I wanted to watch it at the Bridge Bar, but I couldn't get. I know the one you're talking about. It's opposite, isn't it? Is it on the other side?
It's basically opposite. It's opposite the tube. It's like it's around a cut street where it kind of goes to left and right, like a roundabout.
Yeah, when I tell you Zane now, it's just usually down to Domino's Pizza because he loves that, and then and then something to eat.
Oh man, those days, man. I hope those days come back. We can go back to watch matches again. Honestly, can't wait to go back. Seriously, I did miss not going.
About it.
I know.
Honestly,
man. I know.
Honestly,
the atmosphere.
I
tell you what, the
atmosphere
is going to be incredible when it's back to full stadiums. Can you imagine?
Oh man,
I think you also. Yeah, no, I can't wait. Like, and I think funny thing. I think when you watch a player, players live and to compare TV, I think you judge them more in a way.
Yeah.
Because I think when you're on TV, you can see the full thing, and obviously there's the commentators who talk about it, and obviously it's yourself in your own house, so you don't have other people around you.
Yeah.
But I think actually your way of what you think of after the game is actually, I think it actually has a different kind of perspective on it.
I mean, it's true because it's like before when I was actually staying at my parents' house, me and my dad used to, oh my God, Matt, the amount of debates and fights we used to have over things in the house, especially when it comes to the Chelsea match, because he'd have his own opinion on things. I'll have my own opinion on things, right? Yeah. And it'd be like, for example, he'll come out and just say he'll just say, oh, he was so useless. He should have done this. And I said, no, Dad, it's not about that. He should have done. But the debates that go now I can't have those kind of debates here now, because even though my missus does like Chelsea, she's not very much a football person, if you know what I mean. So a lot of things you have to keep to yourself, all that swearing, all that kind of thing. And also got my little one around. My little one around, I can't say either way. So I'm just it's frustrating. She's never been, but she wants to go. She's been to the ground. And when we went to I took her to see the ground. And she liked it there. But she wants to actually go and see a match live. So I'm hoping to take her at some point. We'll go.
Yeah, I've taken my missus about 4 times. We actually went to the semi-final at Old Trafford once. I took her there when we played Blackburn Rovers in the semi-final.
Yeah.
And the hotel, I didn't even know at the time. I booked this hotel. It's called the Tulip Hotel, and it was right opposite the ground. You could actually see where it says Old Trafford on it. Yeah, so that was quite good. Yeah.
Greatest comebacks, Max. Talking of football. Chelsea's greatest comebacks. You remember that game when we played? This is going back. I don't know if Alex probably would remember this. This is when I think we were in a cup winner. This is when we were first went into the when we won the Europa Cup Winners' Cup before Roman Abramovich came. I think we were playing a Norwegian team, and they were playing in the snow, and we were losing 2-0. And then he entered Gianluca Vialli, and he's just come and turned the game completely on its back. So I remember. I don't know if you can remember
that one. Yeah.
Oh,
I thought the match was going to be called.
Sorry, I'm going to have to shoot. I'm going to have to go. I've been invited to. I don't know if you know Indiana, the first.
Yeah, I know the one. The first 11. Yeah.
So I'm doing like the next generation.
Yeah, I know the one. I've been on that one before. I've seen you on there, mate. I've seen you on
there. What's the show called?
But the show is called The Next Gen, so it's called The Next Generation. So it's kind of people of my age, who support different parts of the kind of the top 6 clubs, and we kind of just debate on results. But I think tonight we're doing like top 4 and the whole kind of debate on top 4 and stuff. So.
The Next Gen. Okay, what time does that start?
It's starting in 5 minutes. So.
All right, I might have.
But the YouTube channel is called The First 11.
Yeah, I've got that one. I'm subscribed to that one. I'll come on to that after.
I'll have a look. I'm going to come. I'm going to go off in a minute anyway. All right, cheers, Alex.
No, Alex, take care, mate. Speak to you later.
Take care. Bye. Yeah, so greatest comebacks. Yeah, there's a few. That same, what you talk about with the Cup Winners' Cup.
Yeah,
that's
the Cup Winners'
Cup. Year that we played. Is it Vicentia when we were 1-0, and then they scored a goal. We had to score 3, wasn't it? And then we beat them 3-1.
Yeah.
Gus Poyet.
Yeah.
Vialli
and the orange ball.
Vialli was the header. Was it Zola?
Was
it Zola crossed it, or was it Vialli crossed it?
Vialli's good. Yeah. It's the same one that had the orange ball in the snow, mate. It was. I remember before the game, before kickoff. Kickoff, they were taking the snow off the pitch, thinking, these conditions are going to be very bad for Chelsea. And then and I remember we were losing that game, and then I just remember them coming on second half, and it completely just changed the whole game. It was just like, whoa.
Yeah.
Another one, if you can remember, Matt. I'll go back. This is going back now. You probably will remember this. This is back in the days of Kerry Dixon. I think it was a Simod Cup back then. It was known as. And we were 2-0. We were 2-0 down to Portsmouth, or 3-0 down to Portsmouth. And Guy Whittingham, I think, scored the 2 goals for Portsmouth.
Oh yeah, I remember Guy Whittingham.
And then Kerry Dixon came on at half time, and we ended up turning the game and won it 3-2 or 4-2. I think it was in the Simod Cup or something like that.
Yeah.
And I think Kerry Dixon got a hat trick that day. I think, if I'm not mistaken.
And you probably obviously will remember the Sheffield Wednesday one, the Paul Cannavale match.
Yeah. I remember that.
3-0 down at half
3-0 down, and then we
4-3, and then Doug Ruby went and he was a clumsy so-and-so, wasn't he? And then it was Mel Sterling, I think, scored a penalty for them in the last minute.
God, man, these are bringing old plays back, aren't we?
I remember, yeah. And then, because you know what, when we played them in the third replay, because that's when we had loads of replays, I went to France that day, and I took my little wireless with me. Coming home from France, I was listening to it on the radio, and I think we beat them 2-1, wasn't it? Pat Nevin scored with a free kick. I can't remember. Was it Mickey Thomas? Mickey Thomas. I think Mickey Thomas got the winner.
And plays from back in the day. I don't know.
But do you know that Mickey Thomas and Joey Jones used to sleep in the changing rooms, didn't they? Because they commuted from Wales, and they just sleep in the changing rooms.
They did. And didn't Mickey Thomas also play? He had a thing at Manchester United as well. Did he play for Manchester United as well?
Yeah. That's where he was. He was there, wasn't he?
He was, wasn't he?
Yeah. He made his name at Man U. Joey Jones made his name at Liverpool. And so they came towards the end of their career, but they were brilliant characters for us at the time.
Oh, without a shadow of a doubt. And we've had some. We've had some. Remember Keith Dublin? Remember Keith Dublin?
Yes, Keith Dublin.
Another one.
Yeah, he was a bit of a boo boy, wasn't he?
He was, mate. He was.
He was a poor left back.
Left back. Man.
He was poor.
He used to get it. He used to get it, didn't he? I think there was a nickname people used to go out. I think with the nickname. I think he used to get. I always say I used to call him useless, because I mean every time he used to lose the ball on there, what do you call it? And we'll always concede or something, and then he'll make a foul.
Yeah, he wasn't the best, was he? Fink was decent. Keith Jones, the midfielder.
Keith Jones, he was brilliant. He was good.
Yeah,
he was good.
Yeah,
Then we had Clive Wilson. He came to us for a little while, didn't he? Terry
Clive
Phelan.
Wilson was good. Yeah. Phelan for Man City. Both of them came from Man City, didn't they? Phelan.
They did. Clive Wilson, Terry Phelan. Yeah. You can say how back I go back, can't you? These are the times I'm going back, mate. I'm going back. So I've seen us get relegated. I've seen us come back up. I remember, it's also Kevin Wilson. Remember him, Kevin Wilson?
Kevin Wilson was good. Scottish guy, wasn't he? No, he wasn't Scottish guy.
Northern Irish.
Yeah, Northern Ireland. I'm thinking of the other one, McAllister, wasn't he? He came in as a replacement. Kevin McAllister came in as a replacement for Pat Nevin, didn't he?
Yeah.
Kevin Wilson was good. Well, not Scouted we bought him from, wasn't it, or something?
Yeah,
it might have been not Scouted. Yeah. He was good.
And our two worst flops of the season for me had to be Robert Fleck and Chris Sutton.
Fleck. Yeah, when Robert Fleck came in, it was like, we're getting a striker. It was banging in goals for Norwich, left, right, and centre.
And yet his nephew's looking good for Sheffield United.
Yeah.
So many plays, man. Honestly.
Yeah, those are the days.
Roger Freestone. Goalkeeper.
Keeper. Bob Isles. Do you know Bob Isles?
No, I don't remember him. I remember from my goal. I think when I got me, it was Eddie Netzvicki and Roger Freestone were the two, number one, number two.
Steve Francis, was he before
Steve Francis? He must have been before my time as well. Steve Francis.
Yeah.
Even Peter Benetti was
about
him. My time.
Yeah, I got stories about. I'll tell it on our nostalgia day. I've got stories about him. And quite a few other players actually. Yeah. Anyway, it's 10 o'clock. Let's try and join this first 11 to give some support to Alex. So.
Yeah, I'm going to go on there now, mate.
Eric, where were you?
I had to leave for a few minutes. I had to go, but I'm back now.
Okay,
it's over.
Yeah, I'll just ask you before I go. Just ask you a quick question. Where do you live?
Yeah, I live in the UK.
Right. Have you been to the bridge?
No, unfortunately not yet, but hopefully very soon.
But because we were just talking, I think when you disappeared, we were saying to you on Tyrone, if you get a chance to go to watch a match, try and take it It's just
I live far away, so I definitely want to go at some point. I definitely need to.
Okay, what part of the UK are you?
England, but it's quite
what
far.
part? What part?
Up north. I'll just say up north. Yeah.
Oh, north. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So try and get to go to a match if you can.
Yeah.
Once lockdown's over. So yeah.
Sure.
Even hook us up. We may be able to sort you out with a ticket. I remember I got someone a ticket once when I went. You know when we played Leicester, DJ.
Yeah.
When under Mourinho, we beat them 3-1. I think that's the second. I think the week after we actually won the league.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was my brother managed to get. My brother managed to get 4 tickets for that one.
Yeah. Sorry, Max. I'm just going for. Sorry, mate.
That's all right.
Sorry, 4 tickets. Yeah, gone. Sorry, 4 tickets for that game. Wow.
Yeah. And one guy couldn't make it in the end.
Uh-huh.
So I sold the ticket. Remember, were you ever a member on the Chelsea stand? What's the chat page on Chelsea football? What's it called? The Shed, wasn't it?
The Shed, yeah.
Did you ever go on the Shed and chat?
No, I mean, I think I went a few times on that. I went on that once or twice, maybe I went on it, but not as often.
Before the sort of internet, YouTube and stuff kicked off.
Yeah, not as often. I think once or twice.
There was a chat room, and I used to go on the Shed quite a lot. I was Black and Blue. That was my nick. That was my handle, Black and Blue.
Oh, okay.
And so I just advertised the ticket online actually, and so some guy said, "Oh yeah, I'll get it." So yeah, I met him in Leicester, exchanged the tickets and stuff, and he was happy days for him.
Excellent, mate.
Yeah.
Excellent. I mean, what was I going to say? It was about you know what? It's gone now because you were just talking about that, and something just came to my mind about that, and it's just completely gone.
Was it the Leicester game?
No. Something about it. Don't worry. Hopefully you'll come back. You'll come back to me, and I'll do it now next. When we next do a stream, hopefully I'll remember it, and I'll tell you exactly it again.
Okay. All right. Thanks for joining.
Thanks for having me as always, Max.
Yeah, it's quite good doing the team of the season. So let's see how close we get with when the Premier League put theirs one out. Obviously, it is going to be different because they're going to probably have more than 3 Manchester City players, but.
Yeah,
I think we got close to what it's going to be.
But it could all change it could all change though, Max. If we go and do wonders in the FA Cup and the Champions League,
Yeah.
It could all change. Hopefully, we have more of us in there.
Hopefully, I keep saying I don't mind not winning those plaudits as long as we win proper trophies. Like, So that's what counts, isn't it? FA Cups, Champions Leagues, those are the ones that count.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
All right, guys.
No, definitely. Yeah. All right, guys. Nice speaking to you all again. You guys take care of yourself, yeah?
All right, see you later.
See you later, guys.
Yeah.
Regards.
Makar, you're coming as we're leaving, mate. We're just leaving. Yeah, so you can look back on the stream if you want. Makar. Yeah, so we're just finishing.
Oh, he's just coming on now, is he? Oh,
yeah, he's just coming on now. Yeah. Okay.
Big up, Mikal.
Big up, Mikal.
You guys, take care of yourself, Max. Thank you again.
Yeah. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.